Did you know Shedeur Sanders was a four-star quarterback coming out of high school? I don't know if a lot of people knew that. And that he won three high school state championships while he was in high school. I don't think a lot of people know that either. Shedeur Sanders was rated a four-star and he had over 20 scholarship offers coming out of high school. This is not a regular dude, okay? Let me give you some examples. Colleges that offered Shedeur Sanders scholarships out of high school, okay? I'm not going to name them all. Alabama, that's Nick Saban. Uh, Georgia, South Carolina, LSU, Tennessee, Vanderbilt. Okay, those are all SEC conferences. All SEC schools, I mean, in the SEC conference. Okay, so that right there is telling you the level of athlete that Shedeur Sanders is. But let me give you a couple more. Florida State, okay, that's ACC, and Oregon, Big Ten. So he's highly skilled. He's him. And other coaches knew that as well. Now, he committed to FAU, Florida Atlantic University, where Coach Taggart, I think Willie Taggart is his name. He's now a coach in the NFL. So that right there is telling you the level of coaching of coach that Coach Taggart is. He's in the NFL right now. As a matter of fact, Coach Prime Deion Sanders tried to get him onto his staff, but he went off into the NFL and he's coaching. So that's telling you the level just coming out of high school of Shedeur Sanders. He's not a regular dude at all. Okay. Now, he decided to go to Jackson State, HBCU, historically black college university that plays in the SWAC conference. Okay. He went there, followed his dad to start his college career in football. And let's not forget the other son, Shedeur's brother Shiloh. He started his college career. I think he was a 3-star coming out of high school at the University of South Carolina, SEC school. So these are high level caliber football players. They're not regular. And I think people get that twisted. But back to Shedeur. While he was at Jackson State, he lit it up and was like the freshman of the year. I think that award may be named freshman of the year or offensive player of the year or something. It's an award named after Jerry Rice. We all know who Jerry Rice is, the greatest receiver in NFL history to ever play. So any award named after Jerry Rice, you know is significant. Okay. So he lights up the SWAC conference. The team goes undefeated in the SWAC like 2 years in a row, and they end up in the Heritage Bowl, which is the national championship game on the HBCU level. They didn't win either of those two games, and so his dad gets the job with the University of Colorado, and he goes with his dad. Why not? And so does Shiloh. They go with their dad. Now they're playing Pac-12 conference, Power 4 now. So now they've bumped it up. And while he was at the University of Colorado, he broke like over 100 or more records, school records, while he was there in 2 seasons. Not an easy task. His first game against TCU, he passed for over 500 yards the first game and threw for like 4 touchdowns or something. He lit it up. He went on national television and lit it up in front of the country. Okay. And so he ended up now, granted, he didn't have an offensive line really either year. So he took a beating. He got sacked a lot. He was on the ground a lot. And they couldn't run the ball. They was like almost last in the nation in rushing. So you got a bad offensive line for the most part, the 2 years that he's there, and you can't run the football offensively. So now it's just on you, and he's throwing the ball. He's got the ball in his hands a lot. They had excellent receivers. They had Travis Hunter, Biletnikoff Award winner. Now he's in the NFL, the number 2 pick. LaJohntay Wester is with the Baltimore Ravens. He ran a punt back last week, caught some passes. He lightened it up in the preseason, LaJohntay. But LaJohntay lit it up in his college career, too. You should go check him out. You got Jimmy Horn. He with the Carolina Panthers right now. You got Will Shepard. He's with the Green Bay Packers right now. So that right there is telling you they're going to throw the ball around, okay? But they couldn't run the ball. And the offensive line was not good. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you take any of the quarterbacks that got drafted ahead of Shedeur, if you would have put any of them, including Cam Ward, and I like Cam Ward, and Cam should have went first, or Shedeur could have went first, or Travis Hunter could have went first, or the linebacker out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, I think, or Abdul something like that. He could have went first. Any of them could have went first. But put any of those quarterbacks on Colorado's team with that offensive line that they had and an inability to run the ball, I don't think any of them, including Cam, and Cam is a bad dude. He cold. I don't think they would have put the numbers up that Shedeur put up at Colorado. Okay. But put Shedeur on any of those teams, Ole Miss, I think maybe Louisville was another one, Miami, the U, who else? Oregon. Put Shedeur on Alabama. Put Shedeur on any of those teams, and he would have really lit it up. Okay, so I just want to say all of that as a reminder now of who he is, and now he's in the NFL with the Cleveland Browns. He finally got a chance. He got an opportunity to get reps and start the last preseason game against the Carolina Panthers, and he took full advantage of his opportunities. And what's sad is that, and I know the media, they supposed to be impartial, but they'll give him some propers and then take it back, saying stuff like, well, he did in the history of the NCAA, he led all time in completion percentage, but he only did it in 2 years, over 2 seasons. It's like, what are you talking about? You say that like that is something easy to do, and anybody that play football, play quarterback, can just go do that. It is so ridiculous what oh, he's holding the ball too long, he took too many sacks, he's drifting, he's doing this, he's doing that. Look, I'm not saying Shedeur is perfect, but he does a lot of things very well, and people don't want to give him his just due. Some people, a lot of people do, and a lot of fans is proof on his jersey sales. Okay, over $250 million in jersey sales. So everybody's buying his jersey. So that tells you the support he has. But so much negative talk that's being put out there and not giving him credit, or kind of giving him credit, but not really. So I just wanted to come on and talk about that, and just be a reminder of the excellent play and the caliber of quarterback and athlete that Shedeur is. Oh, he can't run, he's slow. He's not his dad. Coach Prime was running, what he running in the 40, a 4.1 or something, like ridiculously fast? No, his kids don't have that speed or Coach Prime's athleticism, but they did get some of his genes, and they're elite athletes. So it's foolishness, the things that people have been saying and continue to say, and to treat this whole situation like he's some low level, below average quarterback. He isn't now, nor has he ever been. And so I just wanted to come on and talk about that with you all today. Appreciate you hanging out with me. This is D. Allen with Life Lesson Sports.